the principal purpose of the Thrive event today is to bring this very disparate sector together, to celebrate the achievements, to give profile to those achievements and a platform for people to say how their business has grown, for people to network, and really, I suppose, just to showcase this very important and growing sector in Northern Ireland.
I first encountered the Creative Industries Fund when I was working at Penguin, and this was about probably 2 years ago. And this is when I first met Laura Campbell from Dog Ears, and she and her company were creating a great brand called Puff and Rock. And I met them at a conference in Sheffield called the Children's Media Conference, and she presented Puff and Rock to me as a potential brand that Penguin might invest in, both for the publishing as picture books and also to help kind of make the TV happen. And I understand that they were obviously very involved with the Creative Industries Fund. I think the Creative Industry Fund and funds like this are critical. A seed funding to get people started, whether you're creating a book, a TV series, games. And I think events like these are really great too. For me personally, it's where I meet the most creative people. I can find great projects and just great partnerships and people to work with.
We applied for a SIF grant in 2012 to develop our line of wallpaper.
Wallpaper was an entirely new venture for us, so it took a lot of time to source manufacturers, to come up with designs in the way that they were printed. We'd never experienced that method of printing before. SIF allowed us to focus on that for a period of time until we had a complete collection of wallpaper that we could bring to market.
Thrive Conference will give people a really good insight into the Creative Industries Innovation Fund and all the different disciplines and business models that it could actually cover or help, from people like hands-on designers like us to more app designers, that kind of thing.
A couple of years ago we started Get Out Records as a label to put all our own music, all our own videos through, and we've been growing that over the last couple of years. And last year we applied for Creative Industries funding for a few things, and we were successful, and it's really helped us out.
We applied for the SIF funding because it was a type of fund that really was geared towards our type of business. It was a creative fund, and we wanted to transform our product, which was mainly on the Windows platform. We wanted to put that onto the Android platform. So the SIF fund enabled us to develop our Android application, which from that it's enabled us to grow partnerships with the likes of Casio and PayPal. Events like Thrive are very, very important for a lot of reasons. Obviously there's a networking side of things. You get to see people and talk to people who are in similar position to you, and if you can if you can pass on any experience that you've had, it can only help.
There are others here today who are from Invest NI, from the creative and cultural sector skills councils, people with a lot of experience in terms of helping support the development of businesses. There are people here representing further and higher education. So we've got a very diverse group of people, drawn, as I said, mainly from the businesses themselves, but those who act as supportive pathways for those businesses. We've got over 330 people registered for the conference, so that, I think, is indicative of the huge interest and growth of this fantastic sector.